Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. To all my fellow Blue Lock Rivals players and loyal viewers, today we finally have the news we've all been waiting for. After what felt like an eternity of asking the devs to rework Rin, not only are we getting a full rework of his existing Mythic style, but we're also getting a brand new Rin variant, NEL Rin, straight from the Neo Egoist League, where he's arguably the strongest player in the manga right now. That's right, not just one version of Rin, but two. Let me break it down for you. We're getting both a rework of the existing Rin, Mythic style, a completely new NEL Rin, world-class style. Now, if you've been watching my previous videos, you'll remember I mentioned this. It wouldn't make sense to place both versions of Rin in the world-class category. So here's the likely layout. Original Rin stays in Mythic styles with a complete gameplay overhaul. NEL Rin will be added to the world-class lineup with entirely new abilities and animations. Let's first talk about the rework of original Rin, Mythic style. This concept is inspired by suggestions from the official Discord channel. Huge shout out to the creator of that post. Go give their idea a like and fire emoji if you're in the server. Alright, let's go and check some rework concept, Mythic Rin. So, for the first ability when you are with a ball, is going to be a curve shot. Leave the base ability intact. Just increase its power and add better curve mechanics. It should respond to directional input via mouse or keyboard for more control. And when you are off the ball is going to be called colliding shot. This lets Rin perform a heel flick or chip the ball upwards, then teleport forward to execute a crash shot. A defender must be in front of him for this to trigger. The shot is stronger and faster, but it doesn't curve as much. Just like how it appears in the manga. Should not work when the ball is in iframes, like Nagi Trap, though that's optional. For the second ability, it's going to be an occlusion break. A dribbling move used to break through defenders. In the manga, he breaks through 3 at once, but here it should be limited to 2 to keep things balanced. Players hit are stunned briefly. You have a 1 to 3 second window to chain a second break if another defender is nearby. Optional V move if you don't chain occlusion break. Heel flick. If you don't use occlusion break twice, you get access to a limited time heel flick as a separate ability. Also, here's the alternate ability too, Trivola Pass. Using the outside of the foot, Rin curves the ball dramatically to fake out defenders. Similar to a perfect pass, but with unique black and green aura visuals. And alternate off-ball ability, Predator's Eye. Target an opponent by looking at them. Temporarily gain bonus speed. The target moves slightly slower and your stuns last longer against them, while theirs are shorter. Doesn't affect GKs. Curve shot becomes faster too. Let's check the most interesting part, Awakening mode. Demon Path. Based on Rin's manga's anime scene where demons crawl toward him. For the first awakened ability, it's going to be called a crash shot, requires a defender in front. A hyper-fast curving power shot, Rin's most brutal finisher. His second ability, occlusion break. Same as the base version, no change needed, just enhanced. And 3 more options, Golasso, powerful close-range shot. Doesn't need to curve, but hits hard. Annihilate, tackle, logic crash into a nearby opponent to either steal or protect the ball. Before we go further, just a reminder, if you enjoy my videos, daily updates, and the way I break things down, please consider subscribing. It really helps me grow the channel, and who knows, if the devs see your suggestions in the comments, they might actually take inspiration from them. I'm aiming for 10,000 subscribers before the end of May, and with your help, I know we can get there. Let's now shift to the big news. NEL Rin. This version is heavily inspired by the manga, where Rin dominates so hard that even NEL Isagi and Kaiser together couldn't stop him. That's why I believe this unit must be stronger than both of them. While NEL Rin will share some core mechanics with the reworked Rin, he'll have superior stats, enhanced visuals, and 3 to 4 unique abilities exclusive to him. Here's the current concept. Ability 1. Occlusion. Break-enhanced dribbling through defenders like a zombie dribble, just cleaner, more aggressive than the reworked version. Ability 2. Improved 4-meter zone. He can steal the ball from anywhere within 4 meters, guaranteed. No ankle break or dribbling can counter it. Pure domination. Ability 3. Destroyer Eyes. A form of vision, not the same as metavision. It won't display like Asagi or Sei's. Think of this more like a suppression field that boosts Rin's reactions and weakens his opponents temporarily. NEL Rin Awakening. Destroyer Mode. Rin enters his destroyer state. Tongue out demon aura active, just like in the manga anime. Awakened. Move 1, Destroyer Steal. A cinematic animation plays. Rin slide tackles an opponent with powerful effects, just like when he stole from Sei in the U20 match. Awakened Move 2, Destroyer Dribble. Similar to Yukimiya's Awakening Dribble, but enhanced. 3 pathing options. More fluid, more unpredictable. Awakened. Move 3, Curved Destroyer Shot. Rin sneaks behind an opponent and launches a curving shot. Much stronger than the usual curve shot, more power, tighter curve. Now let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with these concepts? Would you tweak something? Maybe give NEL Rin a 4th awakened ability? Drop your suggestions in the comments. I always read them and I'll like the best ones. Oh, almost forgot. We're also getting a new chemical reaction between Otoya and NEL Bachira this Saturday, May 3rd. Just like Sei and Shido's earlier chemistry shot, this one will have certain requirements. For example, Otoya may need to dribble past an opponent and then pass with a specific input to NEL Bachira, who will then trigger a new B-shot animation, just like in the manga. But here's the catch. Otoya doesn't currently have a pass-based skill, so we might be looking at a mini rework for Otoya to make this possible. Aside from everything we've already discussed, there are a few more important updates that you should definitely know about. First up, Sei's beautiful shot is getting a buff. Yes, you heard that right. One of the weakest skills in the game is about to become useful. Whether it's in terms of power, accuracy, or cooldown, we're not exactly sure yet. But this change could push Sei back into the meta. If you've been on the fence about building him, now might be the perfect time to start. Next, we've got some big news for fans of NEL Asagi. The recent nerfs to his kit are being partially reverted. That means his dash will now only be 33% slower, instead of the huge nerf he had before. This makes his movement way more viable again. His lefty shoot can now be intercepted, meaning it's dribble breakable again. This adds some skill-based counterplay back into the game, which is great for balance. All in all, these are solid adjustments that should make NEL Asagi more fun to play without being completely overpowered. Also, if you have a question, like when will Rin's changes drop? I have something to tell you. This is probably one of the most asked questions lately. And while we don't have an official release date yet, based on the current update schedule, here's my prediction. The Rin rework is likely to drop in about 2 to 3 weeks. So whether you want the current Rin or plan to hold out for NEL Rin, now is the time to prepare and plan ahead. Because both versions are officially confirmed and will be coming soon. Thanks for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for sticking around. Everything I've shared in this video is based on the most up-to-date info I could find, and I'll continue posting daily updates at the usual time. There's a lot more content on the way, and I'm super excited to keep you all informed. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with others. Your support means a lot, seriously. It helps the channel grow and gives me motivation to keep going strong. And hey, who knows? Maybe one day the developers will read your comment and turn your idea into reality inside the game. Until next time, take care, good luck with your summons, and I'll see you in the next one.